Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Kathy's Corners, Seed in the Sand, and this is chapter 1, brand new chapter of the winning game, the big game, the major game, the World Series, the big cup, the World Cup, the Masters, the final game, Super Bowl, however you want to define that last game. So this will be the last chapter of baseball. So I'm kind of thinking of baseball, so like the World Series or, um, just that last round of games to determine who is going to be the winner of the season, the one that came out on top. And sometimes those are Cinderella teams, ones that people wouldn't expect. And sometimes they're the top teams, that everybody thinks that is going to win because they've invested so much money into their team. So, or it's such a large city that there's a lot more money than a small city. So, yeah. So what I wanted to talk about today was like that strategy of, um, um, trying to put your ducks in a row, trying to get your pieces all put together like a perfect puzzle. Get the right player at the right position at the right time against the right person. All that strategy that's involved in as a manager. So a lot of this might deal with managers and management and strategic play and things like that. But also it comes down to fundamentals. It comes down to who's got the drive, who's got the hunger, who's got the it factor that says I want this and I'm gonna get this no matter what I have to go through to get it. I'm gonna do it. So that's kind of where I'm at in my life right now. It's kind of like at that point where everything is kind of coming together like a puzzle. Everything's coming together um, like a game, and um, you have to have a lot of strategy. You have to have a lot of commitment. You have to have a lot of fundamentals, a lot of passion, a lot of drive, a lot of um, just conditioning. Muscular development in all facets of the word. Um, yeah, and you have to be tough. You have to be really, really tough. So, yeah, I'm not a coach. I'm not a. I'm just a player. I played years ago, and I like to affiliate that drive into my personal life. And um, what I'm doing now is I'm going. I'm like that Energizer bunny that just keeps going and going and going. And no matter how hard you try, you can't stop me from, even if there's a wall there, I'm going to keep trying to get around that wall. I'm going to keep trying to get through that wall. Um, and I'm going to keep getting up. Like in that volleyball game with the coach at the practice where she's hitting volleyballs at me again and again and again. I'm going to keep getting up. I'm going to keep getting up. That's where that practice comes into play, to say, yes, I can do this. And I don't care what you throw at me. I don't care how hard it is. I don't care what I'm going to do it. I'm going to do this. So yeah, so that's what these 10 chapters are going to be about. And I hope I don't repeat myself a lot like I did before. But yeah, I want to incorporate that into my life. The final game, the big show, it's time. It's time to perform. It's time to shine. It's time to show up and be present in the moment. Um, so, yeah, so that's what I want to talk about today. These are the Healing Spirit cards by Gordon Smith. They're Oracle cards. And they look like this. And this is the rosary that goes with them. That rosary is very important to me. It's a part of who I am because there was in pieces. I was given to it. It was given to me by a very important person, and I wrecked it. I put it through the laundry, and it was in my pocket, and went through the dryer, and it came back miraculously, and now, now it's together as one, minus 3 beads, and I've had some psychotic breaks, and they come in threes, so it's just kind of funny how that rosary kind of represents who I am. So, the intention that I'm setting for the cards today is, how do you incorporate the big game into a everyday life? And how do you allow disappointment, the wins and losses, to become part of that life? You know, somebody's got to win, somebody's got to lose every time, and you just play the game the best you can. So, all right, this says, you have the ability to affect your own destiny. And it looks like this. And it says, you have the ability to affect your own destiny. Only those who have overcome life's hurdles can order their own life with skill. But when you reach a certain point in life, you know that you can make appropriate changes when required. Guardian spirits have led you to this very moment when you feel equipped to take responsibility for your own actions. You are where you are supposed to be. The next step on the path is yours, and the mighty guardian spirits are telling you that you are ready to handle the situation. This is an important moment of your life, so own it. I like that. I like that a lot. Owning your actions, owning your life, owning your essence of who you are to the core. Are you a liar? Are you a manipulator? Are you a narcissist? Are you a talker, a big talker? Or are you real, authentic, understanding, compassionate? Are you purposeful in your actions? Are you meaningful? Do you mean what you say? I want to be the second part of those. I want to be somebody who's very much authentic, very much loving and caring and kind. And I want to win the big one. I'm going for the gold. For Olympics, you know, all you do is work your whole life for that one moment on the spotlight, and it works out for some and it doesn't work out for others. I want to be there. I want to be ready. I want to be in the moment. I want to be there, like present. Yeah, so, all right, I hope everybody has a great day.